Hey guys, welcome back to SNKE Limited. I'm John, and Happy New Year. This will be our first video of 2024, and it's sort of a bittersweet video we're making here. I have been breeding this female for close to a year at this point, and I honestly didn't even know she was gravid when this morning popped around and I was checking tubs, and I saw that she was starting to lay eggs. And it's kind of unfortunate because she is actually one of the females I went into this year being very excited about. She's a granite pied, and she's a specific line called STM, which is Skip's Termite Mound, that I picked up a few years back. She's a big female, one of my biggest pieds, and I was trying to actually bred her two males, a lightning pied male. I wasn't seeing a whole lot going on with her early in the season last year. So I started pairing her up to my Super OD Enchi Yellow Belly Leopard Fire Pied male. Still didn't see a whole lot going on in terms of her building. So now this is where we're at. So let me tell a little bit more of that story here. If you haven't, please like this video down below. Click the subscribe button to see all the content that I have coming this year in 2024. All right, so I, ultrasound her, sparingly because I wasn't seeing a whole lot going on. I wasn't seeing bull wrapping. Every once in a while, I would see a lock with either male. I actually started reintroducing the lightning pied male here in the last 2 months because I wasn't seeing anything going on with the other male. Actually, the last lock I saw was at the end of November. Now I'm recording this video on December 30th. So the last lock I saw was at the end of November, and it was actually with the lightning pied male, but I hadn't seen anything up to that point with the Super OD male. So I started seeing her lay this morning, and I didn't even know she was laying eggs or gravid, and this huge girl, unfortunately, it looks like has maybe 3 eggs in here that are okay. Obviously, I need to candle them. Let's see if I can do that here with the lights on. There's a very faint vein in here. I can sort of see an embryo, and I'll put that one in here for the heck of it, but I highly doubt anything comes out of that. But who knows? Maybe. Just maybe. There's a shot. Same thing here. Very weak. Oh, this one has a little more. I can see an embryo there. This is what you call a boob egg, and I've never actually seen one that severe. That's actually kind of a crazy looking one there. But again, there's a small little embryo there. And this one big egg, again, it has an embryo, but it's very weak. Not a ton of veins in there. I'm just going to clean this off a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of hopes that any of these actually hatch or turn into anything, which kind of stinks because I really was hoping that this project would go somewhere in the next year because I really wanted to get more granite. It's one of those darker genes, and as you can see here on Mama, she's an absolutely stunning pied. She's very dark. I would say kind of like a medium white. As you can see, she's huge. She's one of my biggest females. I'm obviously going to keep her. I'll try to breed her again next year with a different pairing. I was actually trying to originally get it into lightning pied. That's what I was looking forward to, was to try to make it lightning pied a little darker. But it stinks. Absolutely stinks that this is what came out of her. I was actually hoping she wasn't gravid going into the season, trying to get some more food into her. So, and she's actually very tame too. Like one of my favorite pieds. So what we're going to do here is start all over again. To be honest, I don't even know if she lost a whole lot of weight with this clutch of eggs here. Obviously give her a few months off, but I mean, she doesn't look like she even laid eggs. So what we'll end up doing is, cleaning her off, getting her in a new tub, getting a bunch of meals back in her, and trying again. But she had 3 eggs that came out full-sized, and 5 slugs. And they're kind of weird and gooey as well. And this is what a slug looks like, and if I show you, that's a full-size egg. and that's a slug egg. That's the difference in size. This means a slug is when the egg's not fertilized at all. This is what they come out like. So, you know, unfortunately, this stinks, but you have it happen. When a female takes a long time to build and become gravid, in my experience, it usually means you're going to have a bad clutch of eggs. And I don't know if it's her or if it was the male, but the only other time I've had this happen, the same thing happened where all of the eggs were bad, basically. So, you know, she'll get some time off. This was her first time, and maybe it was just kind of a bad pairing. She'll be paired up to a different male next time, and we'll see, hopefully, something better comes out of the clutch. Because she's a beautiful snake. I would love to get her genetics into a different project. Next year, who knows? Maybe it's a clown pied. Maybe it's back in the lightning pied. We'll see. But I have high hopes for her. Hopefully she comes back strong next season. The beautiful snake, great personality. She didn't even try to strike at me as I was pulling her off the egg. She's very, very, very tame. And it's just honestly one of the coolest single gene pieds I have. And I don't know, you know, with my light here, if that coloration is going to come out very well here. But she's just very, very dark. Almost like a rich mahogany color to her. It stinks. I'm really sad that this turned out like this. It was the first video of the year, the first clutch almost late in the new year. But we'll get her back. Again, she's huge. I mean, she's absolutely enormous. I'll have to weigh her to see, you know, what she weighs. I don't think she really lost any weight, to be honest, judging by, you know, what came out of her here. So, you know, let's get her washed off in a new tub and get 2024 rolling. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time.